Today we're looking at the Figma number 561, Tohka Yatogami. Tohka here is from the light novel series 𝗙𝗶𝗴𝗺, a harem romantic comedy science fiction fantasy about girls with superpowers that can murk an entire country. One of those girls is the pinako bun herself, Tohka. Tohka here is brought to us by Good Smile Company and Max Factory, and first impressions of this figure is looking pretty good. Visually, they did a fantastic job. I know it couldn't have been easy to translate her astro dress into figure form, but they did not disappoint. A fantastic job was done rendering her armor pieces. She looks like she was pulled straight out of the illustrations, and the smaller details weren't skipped either. They could have easily cut corners on the back of her dress since it's mostly covered by her hair, but I'm happy to say that they didn't. The painting application on this figure is immaculate. The glossy purples just brings her together. The frills on her skirt are etched in real nice, and they even went with the same detail on her stockings. The various buttons have close to no paint bleeds, and her neck choker, or whatever it's called, is nicely detailed as well. You can tell that she has presence. The stand that's included is much bigger than the standard. She is a big girl. Here she is with 1000 Toys Master Chief, Figma Rem, and the last review, Figma V. Although she looks amazing, actually handling the figure and messing around with it is another story. The main problems here are the long strands of hair and her skirt. Her hair likes to get in the way a lot, even more when she's attached to the stand. Contact with her shoulder pads are a common occurrence, so watch out for scuffing. Her skirt gets in the way when posing her legs. Though they have articulation, it can get a bit annoying when you want to pose her more dynamically. And speaking of posability, her arms can go full crank. Her shoulders can extend to allow for a wider range of motion. Her arms can reach about that far before the shoulder pads get in the way. Both elbows have a bend. Each hand is a classic Figma joint, allowing for a wide range of motion. Her skirt armor can move side to side. Very limited head articulation due to the long hair. Her hair limits her from looking up too far, and she can look down about that far. She cannot do the splits. She does have a pretty decent kick, but her back kick is pretty limited. Both knees do have a bend, both ankles can pivot, and she also has a toe bend. She can definitely sway. I forgot to mention, but the shoulder pads can move in and out. We also have some lever action on her ribbon. Of course, you can't forget about the accessories. She comes with her default face, mad face, curious looking to the right face, 8 alternative hands, a pinako bun, 1 alternate arm, and 1 sandal fawn. Complementing the sandal fawn is a swing effect. The swing effect plugs into the stand with an extra arm that's also included with the figure. Final verdict, 7.9 out of 10. The figure is beautiful, no doubt, but the problems with the hair and the fact that the skirt gets in the way too much and hinders the posability is really dampening the score. But that doesn't change the fact that she's cute as hell.